So you want to start a business, but you don't know where to get started, what business to get started, and how to get started in any type of business. If that sounds like you and you want to know how you can, then in this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps that you can take to start a recruitment agency today and find your first client today. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Ehsan Khan and I've been recruiting for more than 10 years and I've started and run multiple six-figure recruitment agencies. But more importantly, I've taught this to other people who have then gone on to get the same results for themselves, free from their 9 to 5 and living life on their own term, making money from anywhere in the world. And if you don't know what a recruitment agency is, very quickly, a recruitment agency acts as a bridge between a company and the people that have the skills that the companies are looking for. So if a company is looking for an engineer, a electrical engineer, then you as a recruitment agency, you as a recruitment consultant would find out what type of electrical engineer exactly they're looking for, the specific skills and qualifications and experience that that would be ideal for them, and you go out and you find that person. Now, for finding that person, if that person gets hired, then you take a fee from the company of that person's first year salary. You don't take it from the candidate gets their full salary, but you charge on top. So if the candidate gets paid £80,000 per year and you charge 20%, that would be a £16,000 fee for you. Why do companies use recruitment agencies? Because if you specialize in a specific sector, then you can find the best candidates quicker than they could ever do. And that helps them to deliver to their customers on time and within their budgets. So paying you a £16,000 fee for somebody who's on an £80,000 salary, who's then going to work on multi-million pound projects, is a negligible amount of money to find the right person quickly. So that's why you also want to specialize in a specific sector, because you can build up your database, build up your knowledge in that specific sector and your reputation, and build up clients that will come back to you over and over and over again. Listen, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now. Listen to what I'm telling you. You're going to be making money in no time if you're following this system. So you've set up your business now. Look, I'm not going to go into all the accountancy stuff and you should know this by now, right? You're old enough. If you're watching this video, you should be old enough to know how to set up a business, right? And if you don't, just YouTube it quickly. I'm going to show you how to get your first client, right? So we've spoken about setting up so finding your niche and why it's important for you to be a specialist and why companies pay recruitment agencies anyway. So that's all established now. Now we want to focus on finding a client. So if we've understood what our niche is, in this example, I've gone for employment solicitors. So what I'm going to show you here on LinkedIn is how to use LinkedIn to find your first client. Very, very simple. I think it's like 3 steps process, right? Let's count the steps, right? So first of all, we want to go to the top here in the search bar. Look, obviously LinkedIn, set up your LinkedIn. Look, mine here says I help people start and scale their own thriving recruitment agency, right? So at least people know what I do, right? This profile isn't for the recruitment side to clients. This is for entrepreneurs who want to start businesses, and it's very clear what I do. So you could have, I help engineers or engineering companies find the best talent to fill their projects, right? Whatever it is, you can do what you want, right? But let people know what you do. Obviously, your LinkedIn should be set up. Now we go here, we type in what we are specialized within. So my business has specialized within employment solicitors, right? So I'm going to go here, type in employment solicitor. The other thing just to note as well, all right, so we type in employment solicitor and then click on people, right? The other important thing to know is that this is a process that you can go through to validate the niche that you're in, if it's going to be a good niche or not. What do I mean by that? So if you have followed these steps, employment solicitor, so you've typed in employment solicitor at the top, you selected people, and then you've selected the UK, right? So if you're in the US, you want to type in the US. If you're in Germany, you type in Germany. If you're in, I was going to say Timbuktu. If you're in Australia, you can click on Australia. So we've got a list of people here. All right, so what was I saying? So 143,000 results. So this can help you validate, is this a good niche for me to go into or not? Because now you know that for me to run my business, I need to get people jobs. Are there enough people in this market? Well, there's 143,000 employment solicitors in the UK alone. So just you and yourself and your laptop and your phone, you can never place 143,000 people in your entire life, right? So all you need to do is place one person per month, and you will make close to 200 grand. How do I come to that number? I come to that number because I'm going to take an average of 80k as a salary for employment solicitors. Now, I think that they're going to probably earn a lot more. I could quickly do a search, but it's irrelevant, right? You should have done that research yourself. This is a mock thing, right? So employment solicitors, I'm going to say on average it's 80k. Now, they probably get more, like I said, but 80k is what we're going with in this scenario. Now, on my terms and conditions, the minimum that I charge is 25%. But in this example, I'm going to say 20%. Let's be pessimistic. But for you and many of you, 20% is probably just blew your mind right now, right? But 20% is the minimum that you should be working to if you're a specialist consultant. So working this VMS system that I teach, you should be charging 20% as a minimum for your services. So we know that there's 143,000 people that have an average salary of £80,000 per year. Now, if you were to place one person at £80,000 at a 20% fee per month, then you're making £16,000 per month. So £16,000 per month equates to around £192,000 per year, if I've done my maths correctly. £192,000 per year you can make working 2 hours a day, running a recruitment agency. So that's the power of running a business where you're adding value to other businesses. So a B2B business where the value of what you're doing and the importance of what you're doing makes a £16,000 fee negligible, right? £16,000 is not even like one client value, right? For an employment solicitor, they'll be working on hundreds of thousands or £1 million worth of cases, right? Very like normally. So what's £16,000 if a employment law firm finds the right person quickly and they've got these projects? We need someone quickly and they need to be good. All right, we've just found this person. Cool, boom. Pay the recruiter 16k. Let's crack on with this. And they go on to make multi-millions worth of pounds for their clients or their for their clients. It could be a company. It could be the individual. So we've established that now. One person per month. We're ballers, right? And there's 143,000 people in this market. So you need to place 12 people a year out of 143,000, right? And if you're running a recruitment agency and you're a specialist recruitment consultant within this agency, within your own agency, then you have to understand that the job of a recruitment agent is to find people jobs. And if you're not doing that at least once per month, then you're just not doing your job well, right? The other thing to that is you have to understand is there's so many recruitment agencies out there in all different fields and there's people that work there and there's people that work there for many, many years. So how do they keep their jobs? It's because they're able to make multiple placements per month. If you work for a company, one placement per month doesn't cut it. But if you're running your own agency and you want to have that lifestyle balance and you just want to work a couple hours a day, then you could still do one placement per month very, very comfortably with a few hours worth of work consistently every single day. If you're working in the system that I'll show people in my coaching program, if you want to join that, that's over there. If you want to have a chat, you can book a call down there. And if you want to keep watching, press the like button, press subscribe. If you haven't pressed subscribe, press subscribe now and press like now and leave a comment saying, hey, now. If you're at this point, say, hey, now. Cool. All right. So we're doing our job, doing one person a month. We're making 200k a year. Right, so we come here, let's look at the first person. So we typed in employment solicitors. So now we have a list of people. So now we have all these people that are our candidates. So all of these people are our candidates now, right? So Gemma is one of my candidates. So I can now contact her. I can connect with her. I can connect with her here. And we can have a nice chat and we can find out if she's looking for work and we can help her find work, connecting with one of our clients. How do we find a client? That's the point of this video. So right here, we can see who they work for, right? So Gemma works for RWK Goodman. Wai Kang Lee works for Green and Green Solicitors. Ben works for Edwards Duthie Shamash Solicitors. Lydia works for Whitehead Moncton Solicitors, right? We can keep going down this list, right? And we've got pages and pages. Look, over 100 pages worth of employment solicitors that we can look at. So all of these companies are the companies that we can turn into clients. Why? Because we're not generalists. We don't do random stuff. We only do employment solicitors. So Who hires employment solicitors? Well, RWK Goodman does because they got Gemma. Green and Green do because they got Y King. Edwards Duthie do because they have Ben, right? So the companies that have employment solicitors clearly hire employment solicitors. So then it's a case of actually finding the person that does the hiring, and we want to stay away from HR. We want to stay away from recruitment and recruitment, internal recruiters, recruitment advisors, and the likes of. So I've come here to RWK Goodman, and so when you click on RWK Goodman, you'll come to this homepage. And then you want to click on people and you want to scroll all the way down and you want to find the right people that hire for the roles that you're looking for. Now, I did a quick search. So the way that I did this was I realized that RWK Goodman do all sorts of different types of law, because you've got this person here who's head of immigration law. So I clicked on her and then we went to her profile. And usually if a person is quite senior, then the people on their more profiles for you, like this suggested thing on the side, that will show you people of the similar hierarchy. So you can see this person here, Martin Pratt, partner, employment and partnership law, right? So the fact that he's there on her profile, she's a head of within GWK Goodman, and he's the employment and partnership law person, partner. It doesn't say the company, but let's have a look. So you got Martin Pratt over here. And what company does he work for? RWK Goodman, right? So he's a partner in that employment division for RWK Goodman. He's very senior. He's the most senior person within that division, right? So he might not get involved with the day-to-day recruitment, but he is responsible for the growth of that department. So recruitment will be a big factor for him. So he's 100% a person that you now want to introduce yourself to, and you want to get some profiles in front of him, because it's all about adding value. The best way to give value is to show the value that you can give, right? So this is how you then start building up clients that you can start working with. Doing that consistently, showing that value to these clients consistently is why they will decide to work with you, because the same time that you're sending these fantastic emails, only giving value, you're only sending like your top people that are relevant, you're only sending employment solicitors of different levels to him. You're not sending immigration lawyers, you're not sending any other type of law. I don't even know about law, right? You're not sending any corporate law, you're not sending any of that other type of stuff. You're just sending employment employment solicitor CVs. They're London based, and they have good universities, and they have good this and they have good that, and you're sending it to him. He's going to crack. He'll be a nut that cracks and says, look, some of these profiles look really good. Can we bring them in for an interview? Right? And once you get that, you can get that again and again and again. Once a client says to you, we would like to bring somebody in for an interview, then you can get as many people as you can get in through the door very, very quickly. You should get at least 5 interviews on every job that you're working. And then as soon as that position is filled, you want to stay in touch with your clients, because they're going to be looking again. So that's it. So that's how you get your first client. That's how I was able to do my first deal. When I started my agency, when I was 26 years old, I was able to make £21,500 within 2 weeks. Why? Because I just did this. That's it. That's all I did. And it just so happened that one of the very first people that I hit an email with in this way, in this system, they came back saying, yeah, we really like their CV. Let's bring that person in. That person went in for an interview. I sat in on that interview. That interview was over 5 hours long. After the first hour, I was literally just counting my money and I was just doodling, because I could tell that this was going to be a deal. As soon as the interview was done, shook the guy's hands, everything was done within the room, and 21.5K. And that's how my business got started, and everything just went up from there. So if you are interested in taking this one step further, if you want to have a chat with me to see if this is something that you could do, then feel free to book a call with me. I've got my calendar open for now. That's not always going to be the case. So make sure that you book a call as soon as you feel that you are ready to get started with your business, because when you speak to me, we just get it popping. We just get started. And that's why it's called the Recruitment Accelerator Academy, because we are here to accelerate your recruitment success and help you start that 6-figure business within the next 12 months. The next video that I'm going to make is going to be related to jobs. So how to quickly find a job. I'm talking so quick that you just do that and you'll be able to find a job. So if that's something that you're interested in, then make sure that you subscribe. And if you are watching this after a couple of days of me uploading, then it's going to be this video over here. or maybe this video over here. It's going to be this video over here. And subscribe down here. And I'll see you on the next one.